to go.
Right.
We gonna go.
5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Presidential Executive. What's going on? This your boy right here, JB. This is my brother over here, Rag. What it do, brother?
Man, what's good? What's good?
It's all good. We're going to go ahead and get started here, man. Go ahead and like this video right now. Subscribe. We're everywhere that you stream podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Stitcher.
And make sure y'all share as well.
Yeah. Make sure. Yeah, go ahead and share that right now. I know we're on a little later than usual. I said 9:30, but things happen, man. You know, technical stuff going on. You gotta get it in how we fit it in. But we got a special guest, and we will properly, you know what I'm saying, introduce that special guest on another episode that we're going to do. But he's a returner.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into some of these a couple of these little topics right quick, and he gonna join in on us. Man, I want to introduce my brother J Mac, aka Jay Sanders. What it do, my guy?
Yo, baby, what's good, gang? What's happening, y'all?
Yes, sir. He's
Y'all
back.
Remember him from season 2?
Mr. Like Button.
Hit the like button.
Mr.
Right?
Hit the like button is back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Hit the like button. But I want to go ahead and get into it, man, because this was something that came about a couple days ago, and I'm actually glad we got Jay Sanders here because, you know, he was probably like the original demographic for hip hop. I would think somewhere around there, cause you 50. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you talking like, when
I'm deep in
you deep. You know what I'm saying? You're deep.
He's an aficionado.
Yeah. So he's in the game kind of with us, cause we kind of you the MC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know music. I like to pontificate. You know what I mean? Kind of with the sound and the music and stuff. And so. J. Cole, we didn't have a time to talk about his response to J. Cole because by the time he responded, what happened. You know what I mean?
I apologize.
Yeah. So first, I want to go to like his response, his initial response to the 7-minute drill. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead, Rag. Go ahead. I want you to go and talk about that first.
I mean, so. It didn't really sound like Kendrick, and it's funny because we was having like we need the Patreon and some more for real. Mm-hmm. But like our off-camera conversation, because we just got through talking about like living through ass whoopings and us, all of our childhood experiences and taking ass whoopings and losing fights, and like when Kendrick came out, was a song like that.
Like that, Future Metro?
The Future Metro Boomin song. Like, that wasn't a slick diss. Like, that's like he walked up to you and just, fire, like Debo, like, oh, this is my bike. Like, you knew what that was.
It was a direct hit. Yeah.
Like, 7-minute drill didn't have that. It was kind of more like,
subliminal.
What's that movie? Y'all remember that movie?
Aggressive.
Y'all know I love movies.
Yeah, it was a lot of that going on for me.
Y'all remember that movie, First Kid with Sinbad?
Wow.
Remember when he was in the class with him and the kids had the spitballs and they were shooting the spitball, he turned around and they looking up at, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what 7-minute drill was like.
He had a couple direct. He had a couple, the New Jack City line he had in there. Now, it was a lot of lies in there. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of lies. Yeah.
I was just here for the music, for the hip hop,
correct,
for the battle of it. I missed the joint with Future and Kendrick. I missed the diss. I thought it was just the beat was so banging.
Yeah.
And he put the Rodney O and Joe Cooley. Come on.
Yeah.
When that beat hit, I missed the whole thing. I was still.
You had to go back and listen to it a couple times.
I had to go back and I still missed it. So somebody was like, "Hey, he's J. Cole." Yeah. I missed all of that because I was locked in on the beat.
So
to be honest,
when I first heard like that, so
had the old Memphis beat on that.
Right, but I had heard it, and I was like, "Dang, it sounded like he dissing, Cole and Dre." So then, like
Aubrey, yeah,
maybe a day or so, like I hear people talking about, "Oh man, y'all hear the Kendrick?" So now I'm like, "Hold up." So I'm going to see, like, did I miss something? And I'm like, "Oh, that's what y'all talking about." But like, because again,
You didn't hear it first off either. Did you hear
What's
it first
it?
when Kendrick came with his verse?
no. So I heard it,
Okay,
but then I was thinking to myself, like, it sounds like he's dissing them.
yeah,
I didn't know that was, and then so when everybody was talking about the Kendrick diss, it was like, oh, okay, so he was that was aimed at them.
Yeah,
But it was kind of also a response to the first person shooter song.
yeah, he mentioned that too. Yeah,
Right. So, and again, that was like why I said, like, because I'm listening to the bars, and I don't get it twisted. Like I'm in the beat, but I'm also checking for the bars.
Right.
So I'm 7-minute drill. Like, to your point, like, I heard some stuff that maybe could have been a shot.
yeah.
But it's a difference in mentioning something and like addressing something. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, you Kendrick.
You could be like
right.
You could be like
Apollo
like,
Creed, yeah.
man. Like no, not Apollo Creed. No, yeah, Mr. T.
Mr. T, my bad.
Mr. T.
Yeah,
But he was talking to Creed.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I want you. Yeah. That's right.
Don't touch me.
Rocky
You lost.
Creed.
Right.
Jump,
my
Creed.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the GOAT Carl Weathers once again. But
Speaking of which, it's the only Apollo that I address.
right, exactly.
That I know.
That
of.
was.
That's another.
Yeah,
That was. See, that was. I got that. I got that. See, yeah, he got that.
It's the only Apollo.
Y'all
I
get
know.
that later.
Right.
Y'all get
Yeah,
that later.
yeah,
Y'all get
yeah.
that later.
Either that or Showtime. No. But it was like it was more of an indirect.
Right.
And I use it like this. Like, you got kids, right? So like you, making mention of something is like you're walking to your room. Like, all right, now I know your room ain't clean. It's just you making a mention to it. But it's a whole different thing when you, hey, EJ, in here right now.
It's crazy.
And he come in and you sitting there like this with your hands up, looking like Bill Duke and Men's Society. You know you fucked up, don't you? Like, that's addressing it. Now it ain't no running, it ain't no hiding. It's like, I'm finna get you.
That actually happened tonight.
Wow,
It's crazy that you brought that up.
And that was the difference to me. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick was like, you fucked up, don't you? Whereas like, the 7-minute drill was more of a spit. And now, don't get me wrong, the spitball hit.
It was cool.
But in the consensus has been it was kind of mid.
Yeah.
Reggie.
It was a mid hit.
For those people who smoke weed, it was Reggie.
Was it Reggie?
It was Reggie. What wasn't the draw?
Yeah, Reggie.
You know what I'm
Reggie
saying?
in 2024.
Right. Yeah.
Reggie in
2024 Reggie.
2024 Reggie.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
nobody smoked Reggie no more.
Right. Yeah. No. Because
When I was at TSU, Reggie was.
Reggie back in the day was.
Yeah. Reggie. Yeah, Reggie today.
But yeah, no, it's straight 87.
Yeah.
No 89, no 93, no diesel. Straight 87 gas. And so now that it doesn't hit, and it's crazy because I saw Ask You and Wayne on my route today. So they started and said, "Hey man, what you think about the J. Cole apology?" They was waiting like.
Hold on. Let's stick to response. We'll get to apology in a minute.
So, but again, so like the response, man, I wasn't, because you know what I said. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was going to be like Tyson versus Ali. I thought it was going to be Riddick Bowe versus Evander Holyfield. I thought it was going to be Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvis Marvel and Hagler. Like, that's what I thought it was going to be.
We were hopeful. But what I thought about the response, I thought the response was like, I thought he was tap dancing. Now, it was a good tap dance now. It was Sammy Davis a little bit. He did a little tap dancing, but he was, you can tell. The only reason I thought it was solid, because I was on record said it was solid. I thought it was solid because I thought he was just like warming up. Like, okay, he had some more to say after. Like, he was just, okay, this is just a little small jab. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, if you want to come out with a little, but I was like, he gave Kendrick too much room to come back to just demolish, because he said a little something. Like I said, he had a couple lines in there, metaphor in the New Jack City joint, he said, but what he said about actual Kendrick stuff was just a lot. Like, about him falling off and the Simpson line and you know what I mean, stuff like that was like, I thought that was a little cheesy, but I was like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? But I thought he was tap dancing, but I also thought it was solid because I was like, okay, he may be, you know what I'm saying, revving up to go to another level, in which I think we said on one of the other episodes, like, that was my concern because I wasn't sure Cole was going to be ready to go to the level that we thought he should to do something to Kendrick. But so I thought the whole diss was like, it was okay. He didn't really take any crazy shots. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get, kind of even personal or whatever. He was talking about his last album, The Big Steppers, was kind of mid. It was too gassed up or whatever, which I thought that was a lie. I didn't think it didn't sound like he believed some of the stuff he was saying. You know what I mean? Because he kind of tiptoed around it. He didn't say it with conviction, the conviction that I know Cole can really kind of spit on. So,
because to me, warming up is like what Pusha T did to Drake.
Yeah,
he told him like,
yeah.
"Oh, I got more." He was like, "Oh, this is just a one." Like, and he said, "I'm surgical with it." Like he hit him with the Denzel of train. And again, this is just training. That he said, "I'm surgical with this bitch Drake." Like,
yeah.
And he was like, so I'm waiting on you to respond, like, cause what I got coming next.
Go.
So like to me, how you said you feel like he was warming up, I'm like,
I was hoping he was warming up.
Yeah, what I'm saying, what he
I was hoping
doesn't
he was.
even garner a response.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, like he is right now, because there's certain people. I was thinking about this today. Like, I don't even got Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas on my Mount Rushmore no more. Like they on the Mount Olympus. If I could steal I believe it was either Godfrey or Aries Spears that said that, but like they automatically got their spot.
Yeah.
Like we don't even have to mention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rakim, Eminem, like they're in the hall, like they got their own, they sit in the clouds.
Let's don't even mention.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So like now,
just like Michael Jordan the GOAT. So
right,
why
you know
even
what I'm
just
saying?
say
Exactly. Like those are
you.
they're like mythological creatures right now.
Yeah.
So like Mount Rushmore now to me is Kendrick, is Cole, is Drake, and again I know y'all might trip off me saying that, but I mean whether he writes all of his stuff or not, I don't take anything away from his skill as an artist. Michael Christian, Larry Cashmere, Grant, who y'all like to say I don't give Drake his props.
Yeah, they do say
I'm
that.
just saying
They do say that.
y'all, because I've done shows with y'all. If y'all was on a talent show and somebody did a Langston Hughes piece and they won over you, who writes your own original dope ass stuff, you feel a type of way, and I would feel a type of way for you. Because I know what you put into your stuff. And so that's disrespectful for somebody to get ranked over you, and that's your thoughts. Okay, and even Mike is like, oh, well, no, yeah, of course you would, because I know where you came from. And he felt insulted when the idea was, you want a ghostwriter. That was like an insult to his manhood, so no. Yeah. So to the same way, man, dope-ass artist, his voice, talent, his inflection, the way he write, all of that. Yeah. Man, can't take nothing away from him. He's on the Mount Rushmore. I don't put him on the same level with others who write a majority of their stuff.
Yeah.
But he's on the Mount Rushmore, and Wayne.
Wayne,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the Mount Rushmore right now for me.
When you write your stuff, you ain't on my.
You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I respect
as a performer
at the total package.
He got it.
Right, exactly.
I give him.
And I can't take that away from him.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, now if we just talking about, like I said, if we talking about just skill with the pen and write, like, man, you throw a beat right now, you don't get to go back home. Yeah. You don't get to marinate. You in the studio right now. You don't have a hard verse. You don't get on the song. Yeah. I don't put him up there.
Yeah, that's strictly. I'm in a different.
Yeah.
That's strictly entertainment for me.
I
really want to dig in and listen to something. I'm going KRS-One. I'm going Nas. I'm going these people. Cause this is what I want to get.
Right.
To. Rakim. This is what I want to get.
Yeah.
For today. Now I'm just rolling. I'm trying to bump. I'm about to get out.
Right.
Then by all means.
Right.
Put Drizzy in there, put Future, all them
Migos
in there.
Yeah,
put all that in there.
Yeah,
Mix it all up.
Yeah.
But for me,
it's a little different.
I'm the paid in full soundtrack.
Paid in full, yeah. That was played up a lot in your party too. That joint was hard.
All day.
You had two different rooms. One of them playing like the old school. I stayed in the old school room most part.
It's all good.
And then, you know what I'm saying, they had the other stuff playing in the other side like that. Now get to the apology now. This is going to talk about the apology. J. Cole ended up apologizing to Kendrick 2 nights ago. at a Dreamville concert in North Carolina.
He was sorry for what he said.
And yeah, like what y'all think about the apology, man? Like Jay Sanders, go ahead, bro. Like coming from you, like you.
When I saw it, I didn't even listen to it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what he said. I didn't care at that point. when the headline said he's apologizing, I swipe on to the next thing. That was it. There was nothing for me to
really
to listen to or discuss. Because now in my mind that was either y'all was just trading bars for the art, or did y'all really have an issue?
Yeah.
Or are y'all really boys and you think you went too far in the argument? Like your significant other, you don't go that far because you want to maintain respect level, and you felt like, oh, I think I went outside the respect realm, and now I want to pull it back. Or when it's war, we warring. That's it.
You're right.
We going.
Yeah.
When you my enemy, we that. So I don't really think they was really enemies. So that's why I checked out on it. I was like, they ain't really headed like that. They just had a disagreement, threw some shots, and then went on. And I didn't take it nothing. But when you pull up, when I think beef, I'm thinking ether.
Yeah.
When your first line is that.
Yeah.
I meant this.
Yeah.
I meant it.
Beef is when you need 2 gas to go to sleep.
I don't have them problems. Ain't nobody beefing with me.
For sure.
I ain't beefing with nobody to that level.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's gonna pull that out of me is you
wife and kids.
my family.
Yeah, wife and kids.
Family.
Yeah.
Then we got a problem.
We gotta do
that.
You
know, I'm going to these kids. I'm going down the lineage. My family, they my lineage. You my family.
Yeah.
Then we got a problem. But other than that, ain't nothing that serious. That's why I said, oh, it wasn't that serious. If you took the time to say, you know what? I'm sorry, JB. I didn't mean that. Then it really no beef. That's what you do to your brother. If I offended my brother and I pick up the phone and say, hey, brother, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm good. You good. I sincerely apologize. That's the way I took that, and I went on.
I was kind of a little conflicted on this because on one side, he articulated himself very well. I looked at all 4 minutes of what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because the jump was like a 4 or 5 minutes.
It was 4 minutes.
Like a 4 or 5 minute. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, it was 4 minutes. So he basically was saying that was like his brother. Like he said that was the lamest stuff he ever did in his life, dissing him. You know, and it was. I get it. Like he said, he didn't feel peace about it. You know what I mean? Like any grown man that say he don't feel peace about something like that, you gotta be like respect because, you know, that's what you say. So I gotta take you for your word.
No real beef.
You know what I'm saying? So right, it wasn't no real beef. Now, we know the people that have been saying this for years. Like we know they didn't have any real beef. Right. I knew they didn't have any real beef. Mm-hmm. To me, I just thought it was just for the sport of it. Just like if Kobe and Mike get a one-on-one, if they were both in their prime and they like, let's go, and they be throwing some bowls on the court, right. That don't mean they not going to walk off the court and be like, hey, bro.
Be good later.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And so that's how I looked at it. Like, but he was like, J. Cole was, what'd he say? Like, people wanted blood. They wanted blood or something like that. I didn't look at it like they wanted blood, personally. I was just looking at it like it was for the sport of it.
It was for the sport of it.
You know what I mean? Like,
it was all good. It was a good joust. I appreciated it.
Exactly.
And I went on.
And that was it.
And we didn't tune in anymore.
Yeah.
Nas, Jay-Z, we was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what you got? You know?
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Yeah.
You know, this is Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
This song. That's the most disrespectful.
You talk about your wife.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's ever.
Yeah.
That's ever. That's the most.
I would say he had the most disrespectful line
I'm gonna say the line.
It was a line. It was
the
a line.
opening line.
Yeah, no, that
Like,
was the most.
That's I gotta come see you right now.
You claim to be a player, right. You claim to be a player.
I would say probably just ever, like you talking about no Vaseline, you talking about
The common joint,
even the bitching you,
common joint,
like because that's the whole song. Because to me, the only thing, and we've talked about this before, we hit them up was like when the Outlaws kind of jumped in, that kind of took away from the song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like the Outlaws on everything else. Yeah. I didn't like them on that song.
The opening line was
that was it. That was the punch in the face. I was
like, you didn't have to do that. Yeah. But he went there.
He did.
And after that was done, there was everything. You already crossed the line.
Yeah.
That was the point of no return.
We
can't never fix this at this point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, see, people forget though, and you know this, because you're there from all the way to the beginning, right? Like we came in, I wouldn't say like second generation, but we're kind of in the middle of the first and second generation. Right. Like you're all the way first generation. Like me and JB are like in between the first and second generation. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, and technically, no, we probably are second generation. Cause like a lot of the guys that because like you know about Sugar Hill Gang. You know about like the Cool Hercs and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Like we had to go back and pull up records and then
we had to listen to
it. It's a new thing. Right. It's like almost like Michael Jordan making that first dunk. Mm-hmm. We like,
what is this?
What is this?
Yeah.
And we were searching for it. We couldn't hear it unless it came on after a certain time at night because the radio was R&B all day. Pop, R&B. Mm-hmm. Then you had to be on for a special show to hear
the other stuff.
Some hip hop.
Right.
Or you got a little Run DMC, they start sprinkling it with his little LL, little Run.
Curtis Blow.
Boys, Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
We got some stuff. And then it started gaining momentum. It was like, what is this? Okay. Now everybody getting in the game.
Because I didn't even know Andre Harrell had rapped.
Right.
Until like, you know what I'm saying? You knew that. I didn't know Andre Harrell. Right. Like I was grown, I was an adult when I found out, and I went back and was looking at the old.
I don't think I knew
and
that.
Like, matter of fact, my boy, Black, he in a wheelchair now. His name Daryl Chill Mitchell.
Chill Mitchell.
But he was a rapper. That's where the chill came from.
Okay. Party.
You know what I'm saying?
House Party.
Yeah, but actually, in House Party was actually about Chill and the one who was drunk. That was trying to dance and fell out.
Right.
It was Chill and him was actually what House Party was about. But they was like, y'all ain't big enough, and that's how they got Kid and Play. But the deal was, we gonna put y'all in the movie. Yep. You know what I'm saying? If y'all will, because basically the movie was about them. But I digress.
Yeah, we was
like that was first generation. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when me and you got involved, it was like that's when Rakim was kind of at his height. You had Public Enemies, NWA's coming in.
Kid
like
Play.
That's right. Kid Play. Fresh Prince, LL. Right. But like when we got in, Run DMC was kind of on the.
They were fizzing out.
You know what I'm saying, right? Beastie Boys was kind of like we knew who they were, but they weren't at the top.
Yeah.
So
it's a new game in town by then.
A lot of people forget the three initial parts of MCing or the songs were you had the party songs, and that even goes all the way back to hip. A hip that was a party song. Mm-hmm. Right. You had songs that had a message like. The Message, you know what I'm saying, and then you had the diss songs, and that goes all the way back to what is Roxanne. It, Busy B and MC Shan and Roxanne, Shantae versus the real Roxanne, KRS-One versus
MC Shan,
right? LL Cool J, but LL Cool J down there and everybody.
Cool Mo D,
Cool Mo D, Run DMC and MC Hammer.
Big Daddy Kane was in.
You know what I'm saying, right? But I mean, so like that.
Third base and MC Hammer.
Third base,
Like, that's always been a part of it. Now, it wasn't on no we finna die in the street type stuff, but that was a part of I'm better than you, I'm liver than you, I entertain more than you. You know what I'm saying? And I've always said it now, you get some better rap lyrics.
Yep.
And who is Drake? He's MC Hammer. He's this generation, and I'm not like dead at. Like think about it. MC Hammer was what they say the elevator, like MC
Oh no,
Hammer.
that's like a diss.
No, it's
bro.
not. No, it's not. I'm saying
Hammer
Hammer.
is an eagle, and you a dove.
But check this out.
But I'm
Turn
saying,
his mother out.
Right.
turn his mother. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See,
But no, like
you can't say he Hammer though.
No, Hammer was okay. So check this out. Hammer had more street cred than a lot of these rappers will ever have.
Okay, but we ain't talking about street cred though.
So like he didn't. Drake don't have that.
Okay.
Drake is a way better rapper than Hammer.
That's
Hammer's
what
a
I'm
way
saying.
better dancer than Drake,
He's an artist.
and has way more street cred than Drake. All I'm saying is the equivalent of somebody who is more entertainment, more pop. He's the one that's selling out. Hammer was selling out arenas. Yeah. Right? And a lot of the MCs did not like Hammer because you're not an MC. What did they say about Drake? You're not an MC. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at it from a skill level. You're looking at it from a skill level. I'm not saying that Drake is not. I'm
with you though. I'm just saying that's a slight though. I'm with you though.
No, what I'm saying is this dude was a platinum selling artist when rappers was not doing that, and the real MCs was getting upset with him because it's like, and Hammer was like, he was saying, "Oh, I ain't no rapper." Like, you know, I'm an artist. I'm an entertainer.
He's a performer.
You know, I'm a performer.
Right.
And so, like, the Backpackers was real upset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're getting way more money than us. You're selling way more albums than us.
Right.
And then you got this platform and you're shitting on the people who basically you on the backs of. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he dissed the Run DMCs and everything.
Well, Hammer was writing his own stuff, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But what I'm saying is, from a standpoint of you
just
being
pop and not
the pop part to where because everybody knew who Hammer was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who Drake is. Yeah. Like I guarantee you at that time frame it was not too many white people that did not know who Hammer was.
I had the cassette tape of MC Hammer.
Side A, side B. Cartoon.
He had a cartoon.
That lasted for 3 seasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He would be dancing with the shoes. Like, if that ain't pop.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he had Deion Sanders in the Pumps and the Bump video.
But that was Hammer's, like, hardest song, though.
What, Pumps and the Bump?
The Pumps and the Bump. The hard, like hardcore, like, rap song. That's what I'm saying. Like, you compare him to Drake. I like Pumps and the Bump, too. I like it.
No bad.
That nigga did the butterfly in Timberlands. I respect to you, Mr. Burrell.
Deion Sanders.
Respect to you, Mr. Burrell.
Some real choreography.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. I like Pumps and the Bump too.
And again, and people gonna say, "Oh, Shay is shitting on Drake." I'm not.
It's just how
right.
Start, you know, how many said you ain't hidden in New York City. You got to turn his mother out. He had to.
Yeah.
He was obligated to turn it out at that point.
Yeah.
And then, but that was even the diss that Third Base used. Yeah. Because the name of the album was Turn His Mother Out, and then Third Base said, you know what I'm saying, like our album Turn Hammer's Mother Out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a metaphor to play on. The name of your album is Turn His Mother Out.
Yeah.
And they said this album just Turn Hammer's Mother Out. Like,
I forgot about
Hammer
that.
was like, "Oh, you dissed my mom," like, and he missed the whole the word play of like, no, they was playing on your album. They was saying that their album turned your album out. Like, he missed it. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful beef. You know.
So, get what you think about the apology.
Man, nigga, the apology was whack. And just like I did that beautiful dissertation to get to that point,
because you're an MC.
That is what the hell J. Cole just did. It's like you forgot your wife's anniversary and you come in, before you say something, you like, "Baby, look, today at work, my dog died and my boss had a heart attack and the building caught on fire and one of the coworkers that just got fired came in. 6 of my coworkers got killed." You paint this beautiful picture and then be like, "So I'm sorry that I missed our anniversary."
He didn't mean it.
You painted this beautiful excuse.
He didn't mean it.
You see what I'm saying? Because he started talking about how his fans and all this other, you talk about all of this stuff, and then you get to like maybe the last 45 seconds of the video, and I think back to, you know, this song that I released, and I'm gonna take it off of streaming and everything, and that's the wackest thing I've ever done, and da. Because he opened it up. You didn't know he was gonna apologize when he opened it up. They labeled the video that, but the people in the crowd didn't know he was going there. He painted this beautiful picture and then slid the apology in there. Because you basically you didn't got everybody. You done Bill Cosby to everybody. You done got him comfortable. You gave him a drink. And then
Brother Lamar, my bad.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cosby.
Brother Lamar, I ain't mean it.
Kung Fu Kenny?
I ain't mean it. I ain't mean to do that, Brother Lamar. It's all good, man. Hey, man, y'all respect that, man. Apology, bro. He had a change of heart. And that's what it is, man. Can we have a change of heart now in 20?
We can. We can.
You know?
We can.
Except if you guilty. You think people having a change of heart towards Diddy?
Can he have a change of heart, man?
They thought Diddy had a change of heart when he gave the folks their masters back. In reality, it's like, hey, if I say y'all masters back, y'all ain't snitching, right?
But hey, but hey, yo, listen to this though. What I'm saying, I respect his apology. I really do because, you know, because I thought Pac before he died, he was beyond his means. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really about that beef type thing. He was Brenda's got a baby stuff. Like he could go there, but he wasn't in his bag when he was like doing like he could do it, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't like.
Oh, you saying his bag? You say no, because I was gonna say like he got way more songs. And
talking about diss songs?
No, not diss songs. I'm saying.
What you talking about?
Like, Pac had way more songs, like When We Ride on Our Enemies. You know what I'm saying? Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Ambitions as a Right. Like, you got way more songs where it's like, I wish a nigga would.
Yeah, but that's not really a diss track.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying diss. I'm saying, you saying he was in his bag with Brenda. Brenda's Got a Baby wasn't a diss song. Like, that was a positive song. Keep Your Head Up was a positive song.
But what I'm saying to me, that was his bag like that.
He, maybe, because most of his songs, probably commercially,
even I Get Around was in his
bag.
bag.
Dear Mama, right. But I hear people quote more of his songs. I Ain't a Killer, but Don't Push Me. Like, they quote more of his songs where he talking that shit than they do.
That's the culture.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, so both things can be true.
It can.
You know, he was a revolutionary, but he wanted to smoke. Like, I feel like both of those things are true, and I think sometimes we over-glorify the revolutionary part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the same guy that was a revolutionary was the same guy that you see walking through on all them cameras in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he was in front of everybody. He wasn't with them. Like, he was in the front. It's almost like they were chasing, trying to catch up with him.
Show him what it was.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was
in the game. He
was equal parts of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think
game that night.
Right. People only want to focus on look, he made a song about his mom, which he did. One of the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. You never call your bitch again. Like some of the greatest ever. But this is the same nigga that made Hail Mary and bombed first.
Now to my to my point about with J. Cole, I'm thinking that he wanted to. When I think about J. Cole, he throws shots in his rhymes all the time. Like he's not just like a Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? He's just not speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like the conscious rapping stuff out. He's kind of a braggadocious type of rapper. Correct? Can you agree with that?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
He's a braggadocious type of rapper. So now for him to be like he's not going there is kind of like, to me, even in his response, that's why I wanted to talk about his response first to like that from Kendrick, because he didn't even say nothing that was like out of bounds to apologize. I respect his apology, but I'm saying if you apologize to me, you feel that you went over and beyond.
He crossed the line.
That you crossed the line, right? I don't think he crossed the line. Now, I think he's projecting like, okay, I probably would have crossed the line. So let me apologize now before I do cross the line. Like, he could have been apologizing for that. I respect the apology, but I'm just saying, like,
he got another song that probably about to leak, and he told him don't put it out there. He got another good song. He go hard, and he said, "Let me apologize right."
Probably.
Listen, I ain't mean to do that. My bad. You know, he getting the head of it.
Yeah,
you know what you think?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because what he came out with, like he said, was kind of mid. He didn't really say nothing about anything personal like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm uninterested now. I don't even want to hear
I mean, y'all both said something though, like on that part, because if it is like a setup,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like Game of Thrones, like the Red Wedding, like oh we good, and then they breaking bread, and then all of a sudden niggas come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if this is just like the calm before the storm, like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, and then it's just like, bow, I bust you in the face, like, that would be dope. That's never been done before.
Psych.
That's never been done before.
He might need to do that.
I mean, but so like you remember,
I'm sorry,
because you mentioned. Well, no, I think you were talking about the Jay-Z and Nas more.
But
like, who was it? I think Jay-Z. Excuse me. Apologized for was the song Super Ugly?
Yeah.
Because he got low about the
he overextended himself.
You know what I'm saying? The baby seat and like even to
he overextended himself.
Yeah,
right. He did.
Like even his mom was like,
"Come on,
you
bro.
need to chill out. Like that ain't cool."
Yeah.
You know,
baby mama talking about your baby mama's kids and stuff like that.
And he legit apologized. But like to your point, JB, like that's a reason to apologize.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He didn't have a reason to apologize.
Yeah.
In his mind, he felt like, hey man, I ain't have to do that. I ain't have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Unless he was in the studio and he was in there, he got like 4-5 diss tracks. And somebody know that.
Yeah.
Somebody already shipped it. Said, I ain't tell you to send it yet. It's already gone, J. Cole. It's already gone, J. Cole. It's already out there, J. Cole.
Yeah.
And so now he can't pull it back. And all he can do is say, hey, Kendrick, guess what?
My bad, bro. My bad, fam.
My bad, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's meet up, man. Get some wings or something, man. Let's chop it up. Get some sushi or something, somewhere peaceful, man. Get us some rice.
Now, but man says a rice.
Sit down, and let's talk about this.
They can't do like us a meal like that.
Some fried rice.
Right. If it was Jay Sanders taking you out, he'd be like, hey, we finna meet up at Gus's.
Yeah. Get this chicken, man.
Hey,
chicken make everything right.
3-piece.
Fried chicken make everything right.
Get that 3-piece.
Even though I'm living a vegetarian life right now. So
word.
We gonna see.
Word. You gonna let me know how you feeling.
But we gonna see.
You gonna let me know.
Is this something you doing permanently or is this?
We gonna see.
Oh, okay.
For the month, for April.
That's how you supposed to start it. Just like started like look. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it get difficult around the holidays. Like more days when I'm gonna be looking crazy. Cause it's something about that
barbecue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That grill. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, the burgers
with some mustard and slaw.
Red sausage.
Whether you got
red sausage.
Circle B's or the bratwurst.
Red sausage.
It don't even matter to me.
Circle B beef, man.
Yeah.
Circle B's. Circle B's or like I said, or the brat, man, with that spicy mustard, nigga, and some slaw.
Find me a veggie joint that'll match that energy. So I'm fine. I'm discovering stuff. I know it's way off subject.
They do got stuff like that now.
I'm discovering stuff that hit for me. And I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
All right, I like this. Oh, this it. You know, so I'm finding stuff that fool me, make me believe that this is what it is, and then I'm cool with it. Not like the J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Apology.
You said the J. Cole apology was turkey bacon.
Y'all like I did that.
Right. That was smooth right there. That was smooth right there.
You don't like that? Don't
give me
just stop
you know
it.
What I'm saying? I want a burger. I want a burger.
Right. Exactly.
Otherwise, I don't want it at all. Somebody hit me today talking about, man, they got a lettuce burger. Hey man, I want to just eat some lettuce on the bread.
Right.
No, I don't want that.
A lettuce burger. That's crazy.
I really don't want that. I'm good. I'd rather skip that and go to something else. Just give me your veggie plate. I'd rather have it.
Yeah, you gotta let us know how that go, bro.
I ain't doing
so far so good though.
Yeah, so okay, you gotta let us know because I would be interested.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
There's only one situation in my life that would make me do that. Unless that happens, I ain't even gonna speak on what it is because I don't even wanna.
Don't speak on it.
Yeah,
join the challenge.
But it's only one.
Let's see.
If that don't ever happen,
let's go.
Man, what Mr. Tart? You remember Mr. Tart? They had the restaurant. Used to had the restaurant. Man, you know he had an uncle that lived to be like 115.
Yeah, it
But
is.
he said, man, he had him one day out the week he had him a steak, another day out the week he had him some ribs, another day out the week.
It's everybody body reacts different.
Right, it do.
But now he did exercise.
So yep.
Plus
you know what I'm saying?
Plus food was built differently back then too.
It just
food different now.
It just depends.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to.
I'm with you, bro.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a different space. So I'm just like,
Because I had some ribs tonight.
Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
And then we go with it. If it ain't, I jump to something else, man.
Yeah.
I had some ribs tonight. They were baked. Some potatoes.
That's what's up. You got it in.
Asparagus.
You got it in.
I did.
You got it in, man. That's a
For the
meal
culture.
for a king. That's a king meal.
But yeah, apparently my son thought that too because
There
he
you
just
go.
was in my face like,
Yeah, you go.
like
Yeah,
He want a little
man,
bone.
you just ate, bro.
Put me down. That's what he said. Put me down.
So can you look at Cole any type of way from this point on? Or you just be like he just not built for this part of rap or hip hop?
Nah, he built for it. He
I
just wasn't
think he built for it,
with
right?
him.
Think he built for it?
Yeah, he built for it. He just wasn't built for it with him. And
Yeah, no, I
so,
think because they actually they're cool,
it's
actually.
like,
They cool.
They cool.
They cool.
Say me and you got into it, JB, versus somebody I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
I'm going the unfamiliar. They getting all the smoke. I'm gonna pull back because it's JB.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Brown's son. Come on.
So
You see what I'm saying? The animosity gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm just mad today. Whereas this is a stranger. You finna get all like this. You finna get all the smoke on this side. Here, you gonna get medium smoke. Let me feel it out. Let me see what it is. I'm gonna check you, and then let's see where we at.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, nigga, because if you ever came to me, like,
You feel me?
I probably would J. Cole. Like, I just,
because
because you already know, like, it's
you
like,
would have hit me and then be like, hey,
Nigga,
man, my
yeah.
bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick the phone up. My bad. It's like fighting your neighbor across the street. You feel me? So.
But if he do, like, to me that would even still be a cop out because it's like Kendrick is like your peer.
But we don't know the history. We don't know who slept on who couch, who served up the broad when they got to the city. just talking. You
That's
feel
real.
me?
That's
I don't
real.
know who set it out for me when I got there.
Yeah.
I don't know who took care of me on this. If I had a problem, I had an issue in LA, and call Jay. He call Kendrick. He gonna straighten it out for you. And I called Kendrick, and he just saved my life. Cause I done put the wrong hat on or the wrong color.
they kind of remind me of, like, this generation's Method Man and Redman. Not from the weed smoking or the antics, but just how close they were as MCs.
You just took me somewhere.
You see what I'm saying?
A fire album.
You see what I'm saying?
Redman
Because remember
joint that they did.
Right, because
They
remember they
hard.
teased it though. Remember they teased it because
They
they
did
dropped
tease
some, like they put verses together and stuff.
But
like
they ain't
last
that
year.
close though.
No,
They
not
do.
on because they on two different coasts.
We don't know.
We don't know, but I don't
when
think
y'all are in the
Does
same
Kendrick need to
draft
hide
class.
out? Do we go to North Cadillac?
You know what I'm saying?
Sit
Like,
down and say, and Kendrick, your boy be the J. Cole, be like, you know what? You was my spot right here, man. Just chill out, hide, and then you good.
possibly.
Or
when he go out to LA.
he like, hey, look out for me. Bet I got you, cuz. We don't know. We know them cats that's in the game out there. They got to pay the.
A little different.
They got to pay the. They got to pay the. They got to
and
pay
they
the
dang
toll.
near about the same age.
You know what I'm saying?
They came out around the same time.
yeah.
So I take care of that toll.
They got looked at as to the next two. You know what I'm saying? Because like
that's another
Kendrick's on the
subject for
West
you,
Coast.
I hear you.
You
Though.
see what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with
saying?
you.
You know?
I'm with you.
Cole, even though he from North Carolina, because he was with Jay-Z them,
Mm-hmm.
he's still respected on the East Coast, even though he's
Yeah, because that's where he was up there all
really
the
from
time.
the South. You know what I'm
So-
saying? Like he gets looked at like almost like an East Coast rapper because
Yeah, pretty much.
you're
yeah.
with Rock Nation and you're with Jay-Z and you're in that
There
camp
you go.
and
There you go.
so you're like the East Coast guy, he's like the West Coast guy,
There you go.
and y'all are like the whole Pac and Biggie comparisons of the new generation, like, and they really are though.
There you go.
They really are this generation's Pac and Biggie.
Now, but I'm saying if, let's say, okay, he ain't gonna go at Kendrick, but then he'll go at somebody that's gonna be lesser than. So it's kind of like you don't want to go against your peer. You want to pick on your little brother. You want to pick on somebody not your own size.
Drake push it. We know it's in Drake because he done went at some other folk, but he didn't attack. It's some people that he just ride with. You know why? He said, you know what? I don't want to go there with them.
Yeah.
Is that what you think it is?
I don't think it's dead. Somebody made a call, or he decided.
No, Jay Prince.
Jay Prince?
Or
Was it Jay
somebody,
Prince?
somebody made a call, or somebody said, this finna go too far. if y'all do that, and J. Cole might have thought that way too and said, you know what, let me slow down because if I go too far, this finna go somewhere that I ain't willing to take.
Then I ain't gonna go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
All of us are governed by it, especially if you had any attachment to the church. That's what religion is. It governs our behavior. If you were not, think about where you'd be if you were not attached to that. What would you do if you were not attached to that?
Yeah.
If you had nobody to you weren't held accountable by anybody. You would just fly all off the handle. You do a bunch of crazy stuff. Yeah. And so he said, you know what, before I go there and I do that, let me pull back.
Yeah. No, the Lord and my parents and saved a lot of niggas.
Before I go somewhere else.
Now, I do agree with that. I agree with that.
Your dad done pulled me from, you know what I'm saying? Your dad done pulled, just because of a conversation.
Right.
They stopped me and said, hey.
That's not,
Didn't know what I was going through or what was going on. They just stopped me and said, hey, you all right?
Yeah.
You know I need you. You know I love you. It was that simple.
But
I just told you when we was off camera, you didn't even realize you was doing it. You was talking about something totally different. Yep. And I was like, man, you know what? That ain't even you talking.
That's it.
And like, cause if it's real, you recognize when he's speaking to you, and it's like, dang. Yep. You know what? That ain't. You don't even realize that ain't even you talking right now. What you just said, I needed it, and it was almost like when you had Pastor Monger in here, and he was telling you, because you had said something, and he was like, man, you don't even realize what you just said, because like the vision is in there, and so sometimes you'll see something or you'll say something, you don't even realize where it's coming from.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's
so
the same deal.
And so somebody might have touched them, pulled them, anything. He might just say, you know what, before we repeat history, and we know all in the past what beefs have led to, he said, you know what, let me stop, because my boys on go. They on go just because they hype. They like, man, we ain't finna do this. We finna handle this right now.
And they know Kendrick got the bloods out there.
Exactly.
He got the bloods out there.
You know what, before it go there, let me stop.
You got it.
And there you go. You got it, brother. It's on you.
Yeah, because he did at the end be like, you know, Kendrick, if you want to do another diss record, he said he'll take it on the chin. He said he'll take it.
Go ahead.
And I ain't going to even respond.
It's good.
So.
And just let it be what it is. And everybody live, let's go get this money and have a good time. And that's it.
Yeah, I want to see a spar session. I ain't going to lie to you.
I mean, I think it's good.
Apology.
Yeah. I think it's good for the game.
It's like the game the other day. It was good game till somebody started getting blowed out. And then
I mean, it's just like
I wanted to see the spar session.
Going into the next topic is almost like how Bird and Magic was good for the game. Now I don't like how they're demonizing Caitlin Clark on one end. Mm-hmm. I don't like how they're demonizing Angel Reese on the other end. Yep. Because it's good for the game.
They balling, man.
You need that. I don't like how they always make it like a black versus white thing.
I'm a fan. They was balling.
You know what I'm saying? But
I've been watching.
The whole if Caitlin Clark was a black chick or if Angel Reese was a white chick, the story between the two teams is compelling to me. Yep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now like it's gonna become more than that. For a long time, the highest grossing fight in boxing was Larry Holmes versus Cooney. And Larry Holmes was black, Cooney was white. You know what I'm saying? Like they made a joke about that in the movie The Great White Hype. Samuel L. Jackson, Damon Wayans, like Damon Wayans the heavyweight champ, and he got to fight the white guy. Like funny. They make Bird and Magic. Like you know what I'm saying? The black guy and the white guy, the Hollywood flashy. He's not fundamental. He's flashy, and he's the hard-working blue collar, and it's just the flip side.
Apollo Creed, the Rocky Balboa.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is the flashy. She's the flashy white chick. Angel Reese is the grit. You know what I'm saying? Get it out the mud, rebounding, double. They make it about that, but. Man, that was exactly.
Nah, they
one of them
total opposite.
Total opposite. 5, and this is a point guard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, another one relies on the ball. Because
even though they had Larry would play 3 and 4. Like he would handle the ball
Larry Bird was
sometimes in
cold,
half
man.
court.
Hated. You couldn't help but hate.
Larry Bird could do it.
Larry
Larry
Bird
Bird
was
could
so
play
cold,
in the
bro.
post and on the wing, but then he could also handle the ball as well.
Cold.
Yeah, white boys, he was different.
Cold.
He was different, though.
Because he led his
He
teams
was
in
different.
rebound from the post, but he also led them in assists too.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want?
Not,
He was Joker before Joker.
I'm choosing violence.
Their games.
Who was the better shooter, Magic or Bird?
Oh, Bird by far.
All
Easy.
day. So then who
Easy.
had the better skill sets? Magic or Bird?
Bird.
I'm
Just for me. Just for me.
I chose violence today. I chose violence. And
Bird.
So, Magic.
No, technically
6'9",
6'9".
6'9", point guard, can post, play multiple positions.
I would
Passer,
say it's controversial,
assist,
but I would say
A
Bird.
walking triple
Because
double.
Bird actually made some all defensive teams.
Bird,
Magic did not.
forward, can shoot, pass, rebound. They got some similar attributes.
Bird.
Other than
I'm
Magic
sorry.
has a repertoire
But
with
Bird
his
can
scoring.
play defense too, though.
Magic plays defense. I said
He led the league in steals a couple times, but it was
I mean, it's easy when you're bigger than the person
Yeah.
in your car that you
But
can
he
reach.
was an anomaly because he's bigger than
Right.
everybody. And
But
nobody's seen
look
that
at
before.
the guards
Basically
who he was
a
playing versus
center
everybody was-
forward that could
Yeah.
push the rock.
now
And
since
so-
you brought up that question, I would have to say Bird, bro.
I don't want to say it.
No, that's why he said he chose violence. He knew what he was doing.
I ain't gonna
So
say
now,
it.
but this goes
I ain't
to
gonna
me.
lie. I ain't gonna
So
lie to you.
everybody's enamored by Caitlin Clark's scoring, but
She can
and I
pass.
saw this
She can pass
versus UConn and versus South Carolina. Like when we know you're the focus and we don't care about your teammates,
Young lady-
like
young lady got a bag.
because on UConn team, when
Yeah.
they play
Yeah.
UConn,
Yeah.
I forget what the girl her last name, Huel or something like that. It's a
Oh,
white
Mule.
chick.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Mule.
Because she's like the all-time leader in assists for that team, or
Yeah.
like there's a white chick D'd her up,
Yeah.
right? South Carolina, mostly black chicks, Gardner, D'd her up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
so you see, like, okay, what's the girl named Paige Van Lith or whatever that plays for LSU? Haley Van Lith. Haley Van Lith.
Left on the island. She ought to
Yeah.
be mad with her team.
She can't really guard her.
Got crossed up.
Should have
Yeah.
been with her
You know what I'm saying? Like, right.
She shouldn't have been.
can't
She
really
shouldn't have been
guard
guarding
her.
Caitlin.
ticked at her teammates. Y'all left me out here.
Right.
Yeah.
And we
They
didn't change
probably
up.
put
Flage should have been on her the
right.
whole game.
Should have been.
Most of the game, at least.
But that would have required more on her.
But-
She wouldn't have had nothing to give
I-
her.
but I don't-
They made the
yeah.
adjustment. I was
Yeah.
telling
Right.
my son, I was like, hey, you got to put somebody on her.
Yeah.
They guard her from end to end.
Got to.
That's what UConn did.
You got
Yeah,
to.
they're in the bathroom. You got to go with them.
You got to.
That's what you got to do. I was surprised. I was looking for a boxing one zone and
Yeah.
pick her up.
Yep.
But
They had no plan for that.
they had no
dog.
plan.
No
for it.
plan.
And so South Carolina said, you know what, they got let her get off.
Yep.
I didn't think they should have.
Yeah.
But look where she was shooting.
That first
from.
quarter, she was going off.
She was going out, but they made the adjustment. Say, hey, you got her. Don't let her go nowhere. I would have probably switched out those players that were holding her. Like every couple minutes, I would have kept somebody fresh.
Yeah,
fresh
rotate,
kept her in the
rotate,
game.
yeah,
I would have
yeah.
kept somebody fresh in her face.
Yeah,
she
man.
get by you, foul her.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
She get past you,
Yep.
foul her. And I would have went to the person that was at the end of next to the person at the end of the bench and said, hey, come here.
Yep.
Got 5 fouls tonight.
Yep.
That's all you. That's what you.
You
that's
had
what
to,
you
bro,
heard.
because
You
she
You
went
a five.
smooth off.
Tell your mom, look at your parents them in the stands
Yeah.
and just hold this up.
Yep.
You got 5 tonight. Because when she touched the ball, as soon as she get past you, I ain't say kill her. I ain't say knock her out.
Don't hurt her, right?
Foul her.
Yeah.
But she get in her move good.
Yeah.
We're going to take them. We'll be in the penalty.
Yeah.
Swap them out. Give me a new one. Give me a fresh one.
Yeah.
Come here. Guess what? Look at your family.
Yep.
Right. Right. Count them down.
5.
Got 4 more. I got 3
I
more.
need them at all, y'all. When she guard her best you can, deny the ball,
Yeah.
follow, guard her, pull her jersey, whatever you got to do. When she hit that corner and get past you, I need to hear the whistle. I need to hear it. Before she get another shooting motion,
Yeah.
take it out. Switch, give me somebody else.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna work the South American in the post.
Well, Mulkey, she didn't have a plan though.
Nah.
She didn't have no type of plan like that.
I think that because they beat them last year, and then they had some more people come. They had the freshmen come in, and then they had the transfer come in. Because Van Lith was a transfer from Louisville. They had the freshmen come in. So it's like they re-upped.
Van Lith was an offensive player though.
Right, but what I'm saying is like you're bringing her in for that reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you had somebody graduate, but the girl from Memphis, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So Van Lith averaged more points than the girl from Memphis did. You know what I'm saying? So like we bring in, you're a proven commodity. This is your role. We got a freshman come in. She shocked everybody. Oh, she balling too. You got Flage back. You got Angel back, and can't think of the other young lady's name. They got her back. So you got 3 starters back.
The other 4,
freshmen that come in balling, and then Van Lith, and then you got the other people you had. You know, some of the other people you had on the bench, and then some other transfers come in. So you're thinking we already owned y'all. Y'all ain't made that many significant. Matter of fact, the only one they got was Gabby Marshall that played for Iowa.
But that's dumb to think as a coach, though. If you're a coach and you thinking like that.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's like if I already beat you.
Nah.
And look at it from whatever you like, whether you want to look at football, whether you want to look at like you play somebody on clay, you know it's different. What's the other surface? It's clay and
grass. Hard court.
So you beat somebody on a hard court, you beat somebody on clay, you beat them on grass. And then you come back, you done added some muscle. You know what I'm saying? You got a coach to help you work on your swing. And all the other dude did that you owned on all 3 surfaces, he got some new shoes. You're like, nigga, I'm finna beat. Next time we play, I've owned you on every surface. I'm finna beat. Your new shoes you got is not that nice. I'm finna beat you again like I've been beating you. That's what Kid Mocha was thinking. And apparently, that nigga new shoes was amazing. But I don't see. Iowa basically had the same team they had from last year, except for Gabby Marshall.
They had a couple new, the girl
starting.
Sulky, the black girl.
Oh, okay,
Sulky.
right.
What's her name? Sulky, with the black girl. Now she kind of Sulky. Okay, yeah.
But not, and then this is the trip part. I didn't know. So Gabby Marshall, I'm looking at her like, she looked like a spicy white. Then I saw her dad. Like her dad black. I was like, oh.
You talking about the white girl from South Carolina?
No, she played for Iowa. She was on the team with Caitlin Clark. She would always have a ponytail. And she just looked really tan. And I thought, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is she Italian or something? Like, no, but they kept showing her dad in the stands. I'm like, oh, her dad black.
Gave it up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when they showed her, they're like, oh, she's a sister. She just can pass. But she was the only new one that I saw. She played a couple of years at another school. And she transferred to Iowa.
Now, where y'all think, like, the women's game, because this is the first time that I really tuned in to watch women's basketball to the extent that I did. Like, I watch pieces here and there. You know what I mean? Like, even previous years, but like this year,
I think everybody was locked in.
Juju, Caitlin, Reese, the girl from Stanford, Brinker, whatever her name, Brinker.
There's a lot of
it was about 4 or 5 of them that was like the girl from Paige from UConn.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was like, you know, and I also see a lot of WNBA players hating. I saw Deanna Taurasi was on the broadcast doing the national championship. Like, I say hating for the simple fact of because Diana is arguably the best player in the WNBA today, right? So, but they also complain about the disparity of the money and how they want the money, and so if they're really about the money, they need to be looking at Caitlin Clark as a meal ticket.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
To elevate the game.
All of them though.
So
Angel.
Right.
Like
So what I'm saying is with that, I see a lot of the Lexi Brown girl on the Gills Arena show had an issue. You know what I'm saying? Why you know Cube had to offer her $5 million? Why couldn't he offer her? You know what I'm saying?
It's the whole package. It ain't.
You know
That's what I'm
Lexi
saying.
Brown is, right?
Huh?
You know who Lexi Brown is, right?
D Brown's
I was
daughter.
say, yeah, you remember D Brown?
D Brown daughter.
Yeah, that's D Brown
So
daughter.
the thing
That's what I'm saying.
They gotta understand this is. I just had that discussion with a young lady. She was like, I ain't gonna get into with you about they salary. I said, first of all, they don't play with like 25 games or something, man. It ain't even the same because of the
Nowhere near it.
The what's being marketed and the machine around the WNBA is not the same as the NBA.
At all.
The NBA been around for a gazillion years.
Not even close,
and
bro.
So they built a brand.
Mm-hmm.
WNBA has to build a brand in the households, and Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, they're gonna help build that brand because people want to see them play. They want to see that matchup to Rossi.
Yeah.
They want to see that.
Yeah.
We're not seeing that. We want to see these matches. There's not a WNBA game currently that's like, ooh, I want to see that matchup. Taurasi and Della Dunn, I want to see that matchup.
Yeah.
Sue Bird, I want to see that matchup. But now we got some more.
Yeah, no. When I
we
did
got
watch
some
the
fire
finals
to
when
it.
Asia and
Maya Moore and all them.
they played New York. The girl that plays for New York.
Sabrina.
Yeah,
Oh
Sabrina.
yeah.
Sabrina,
So
yeah.
Sabrina
Yeah,
Asia,
that's
like
what I
Sabrina.
mean.
I was
We
watching
see
it. Yeah.
those matchups. This creates more matchups.
Yeah.
And so these individuals come to the game. Caitlin Clark come to the game shooting like she shoot. Come on, man.
Dog.
That's some more. That's more expo. It's called exposure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like you want to draw more fans
Exposure
to
season.
this, man. People want to. You got to make sure them viewers go up. When that viewing go up,
Yeah.
that sponsorship go up.
That money.
Them names on the jersey
That money coming.
increase. That money coming.
That money coming.
But y'all got to sell some jerseys. I ain't seen. Watch this. How many WNBA jerseys you own? You.
Zero.
I
Zero.
probably would be like, what we doing?
Zero.
If I saw it, what we doing? You say, hey, bro, I'm supporting. Yeah, let's go.
I wouldn't even
I
buy
do
my
want
daughter
that-
one.
Now I do want that joint with just the logo on it. That joint hard. The orange and the shirt. that
Yeah, I know
joint
what you're talking
hard.
about.
I
Yeah,
rock
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But there's not a WNBA jersey that I want to rock, and you can't pay an elementary school or a middle school kid to rock a male kid to rock a
female
WNBA jersey. They will put a male one on, and so that's the difference.
Okay, but check this out. It's just what
Not
you said.
marketable.
It is.
It's like
across the board.
And man, y'all need to go check out if you hadn't seen it. Bill Burr was on the Breakfast Club.
I saw that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were talking about how he broke it down better than anybody. And he was like, women outnumber men on the planet.
Yep.
And he was like, so now if the women league isn't thriving,
Why they not?
it's because women are not supporting it.
They ain't supporting. They ain't watching. Facts.
Now,
You heard the guy.
statistically, globally,
They don't want to hear that though, man.
women outnumber men on the planet 15-1. We've had this conversation before. We were talking about other stuff.
Perfect.
So now, if you outnumber me 15-1,
Yep.
it's not one sport, not one business venture,
Yep.
not one bill or law that if women got behind it,
Yep.
it should not, like, even we talking about voting.
Support
If
basketball.
women got behind a particular candidate, it's no
Basketball.
reason why that candidate shouldn't win because they outnumber.
Perfect.
But then on the other end of
They
it
ain't gonna do that
too,
though.
the LGBTQ plus community, they push that real hard in the WNBA.
Yep.
But like, how many of them
Support.
are supporting
Support. Go to
the game? So you
buy
want to
some
argue about the
tickets.
salary, but like now y'all are in industry, y'all are in business, y'all got money.
Yep.
It can't just be women who used to hoop
Every
that's
woman
lesbians that support it.
Every woman should own a WNBA jersey. Is that what
Exactly.
We saying? Is that what we saying?
Yeah, what it
Or
be.
should know a team, or should
Should
know
be
a player.
Should be.
If you live in these cities, it's no reason why you shouldn't be at the game. Or at least, even if you ain't gonna be at the game, watching it, because that's revenue dollars as well, because that's what those logos
Is
are.
he preaching? You got to often plate around.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one.
We got to pass.
I got
the
one
plate.
over here.
We need to pass the plate.
But I think that comes down to just because now, I mean, just be real. A lot of the women look at the people that in the WNBA as what the term is dykes.
Right.
And so they don't see that as like
It's not appealing.
representing them as a
Right.
whole because you got your feminists, you got your, you know what I'm saying, bisexual, you got your pansexual, you got your transgenders. And so now they don't see themselves represented in that fold, and so now they kind of like looking at it where they like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, necessarily support this. You know what I mean?
He chose violence.
He chose extra violence. That
I'm
man
saying,
chose massacre.
But that's how they look
He
at
like
it.
50 Cent second album. Massacre. He
That's
got
how-
his shirt off.
But that's how they look at it to a degree because they don't see it as they see girl with tatted up, got a fade like you got. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
like he got, like she ain't got no fade.
Well,
like
yeah, we ain't got no fade.
As a matter of fact,
Locked in
the
with the
only
season.
person who got hair like
Yeah.
me on TV is gorgeous, and she like dudes. The one that be on ESPN.
Yeah. Oh snap.
Right.
Yeah.
Used to play volleyball in college.
Yeah.
But she's straight.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
So it ain't no like either they got hair or they like fade. Like,
Yeah.
But the one that got it like me, she likes dudes.
well,
I'm for the WNBA. I'm just
I'm
saying.
with him. I support.
I'm thinking.
I own the jersey, but I watch the games. I mess with him.
Yeah,
So,
I ain't got no
I mean, I'm saying, but if you want to catch a hot-blooded heterosexual male, like it's a lot of straight women that play in the WNBA. Like put her on the commercial,
Kelsey
and
Plum.
be like,
Yeah.
"Game on, baby!" Like, who is that? Asia? Oh, bet. Let me.
on there. In it,
You know what I'm
locked in.
saying? Like again, like,
That's
Skylar D. Oh, let me tune it. Like,
I lock in
Shanae and
when it's
Gakwa.
on
Like,
there. When it's on there, I lock in. I catch a game here. and
Yeah.
there. But I'm not.
you're not checking for it necessarily.
The matchup is gonna pull
Right.
me. The matchup.
Now I used to watch when Maya Moore was in it.
Yeah.
Maya Moore, that was like my go-to
She
with
retired,
the
though.
Minnesota League. She did.
Yeah.
She was my go-to, but like now, to your point,
Asia is my go-to now.
Asia Wilson.
Yeah. Oh man, the Aces.
Yeah.
I love their whole team.
The whole team.
But
Yeah.
but like how you said, no. Now I go further back. For me, when they first got in, like I like Don Staley, good old point guard. But like my team was Houston, and they had Cynthia Cooper, they
Before
had
had a
Cheryl
dream
Swoops,
team.
they had
Tina Thompson. Yeah.
But check this out, they wasn't looked at initially till
yeah.
they won their second one, and then it's like, oh, they got it, and then they won four straight.
Won like 4 in a row, bro.
They got more titles than the Rockets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Sparks couldn't do nothing with them.
Nah.
Trying to Comets couldn't do nothing.
Man, they
with
won
them.
4 straight.
It was good though then. While you playing, I was
No,
locked
that's
in.
what I'm saying. But see, I was like, because Rebecca Lobo was with
Yeah,
New
I
York,
was
and Teresa
locked in.
Witherspoon,
Cheryl Swoops.
I was locked in.
JaVale McGee mom was who, like, come on, man. Like I was in
locked
there.
in. Yeah, I
And
was
Sue
locked
Bird,
in.
Sue Bird had just got in.
Yup.
She was like,
I was
yo,
locked
man.
in. Yup.
Man.
I was locked in. So
But yeah, I think the women's game is I think it's gonna be in good hands coming through. I actually thought if they could have came out, they should have came out last year.
Right.
Caitlin and Angel Reese, just for the betterment of the game. Honestly, Juju Watkins, she need
getting
to.
that other money. So
Oh yeah. Money wise, they doing better than
I
college.
mean, to be honest,
They
though,
doing
when I
better.
heard
They
them say
doing way
this,
better
they
than
need to be
college.
on the Olympic team.
They do.
I think they need Caitlin. I think they need Angel.
Juju.
Even though Juju is still, she
No,
got 3 more years.
Juju need to be on
Juju
there.
needs to be in there. Paige, at least them 4.
Yeah.
Paige, Juju,
If
Angel,
you're trying
and
to
Caitlin.
promote the game.
Exactly.
If you're trying to
because
promote the game.
You know them 4. And then you already know from the WNBA, you already know you're going to have Sabrina. You already know you're going to have Asia. You already know you're going to have
Tarazi.
Diana Taurasi. I know you're going to have Kelsey Plum.
Right.
Like, pick 4 more other people. But
Yeah.
you need to have those 4. You pick 4 from the college. And I'm not saying you do it every year.
No, you need
But
to do it
this
every
year, because you got them, because it's really a lot more, but definitely those 4.
The WNBA at this point, it should not be about feelings. It should be about what can get you to the next level economically. And so if I need to pick these 4 girls in the college game, even though I'm gonna have to pick somebody that's not in that's in the WNBA that's actually better than them right now,
Right.
these girls gonna sell the tickets.
Right.
Yep.
And so if you're trying to get the
To
money,
move the needle.
if you're trying to get the money, you go with the
I see
business
Caitlin
side.
make the team.
Oh, Caitlin gonna make
No,
it.
she's
They
gonna
invited
be on there
her
anyway. Yeah,
They
she's
invited
gonna be
her.
invited in, but like I said,
They invited her.
They need to have Angel. They need to have Paige. They need to have Juju.
Juju.
Yep.
They definitely need to have
Put
Juju.
them all in.
Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And,
So-
and I feel like they need to, because on a regular, like, professional roster, you have at least 15 people on the roster.
Right.
So even though all 15 may not play every game,
Nah.
go on make it at least, even if you don't make it 15, make it 13. Right? The roster, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you take those 4, and then the remaining 9, you get WNBA players.
Yeah.
And even if they only play 8 minutes a game, the fact that they're on there and they already know when Caitlin get in, she's shooting from 2 steps after half court.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You already know Angel gonna get some rebounds and, you know what I'm saying, wave by and, you know what I'm saying, put the gold medal around the neck or whatever. Juju gonna cross somebody over. Paige gonna cross somebody over. And they may only play 8 to 10 minutes a game. And the rest of the shine goes to the other WNBA players. But that's gonna make, like you said, they're gonna sell the tickets. That's gonna move the needle.
I want to put this on record. So if the WNBA or whoever, the USA team, don't treat this group of women like they need to do, I don't want to hear no complaining about money, revenue share, because they got the players now to really make a wave. Now you just have to put them in a position or market them to a degree to where now, just like you put them on the Olympic team, we're going to follow them. They go to the Olympics this year. Exactly. They in the Olympics this year. Right. Like, I'm going to watch just because they on there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching. I'm locked in.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm locked in.
So they need to put them, you know what I'm saying, up there because the women's game, I think, you know what I'm saying, is going to be going to that next level.
Right.
And so, but if they don't treat them right, like Magic and Bird came in at the perfect time because before then, everything was on tape delay. The finals, the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they made, you know what I'm saying? So I think.
They made it box office, as Stephen A would say.
Correct. Correct. But we gonna shut this down here, man, because we got some.
So
What's
hold
up?
on,
What you got?
So this is just the last thing, because we forgot this last week, man. Rest in peace to one of the, because especially when one of our people go, man. Rest in peace to one of the GOATs, Louis Gossett Jr.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, the first black actor to win Best Supporting Actor in The Officer and the Gentleman. Fiddler from Roots.
He passed last week? Was it last week?
Yeah, it was like maybe a week and a half ago. So we didn't say nothing when we
I
did
just
the
saw
last
something
episode.
the other day. I ain't know.
Right.
Okay.
And it might be just a week, but it might be a little over a week,
Yeah,
maybe like
right.
8-9 days. But
you right.
Yeah, man, he was definitely, man. Whether it was TV, movies, even on the stage, he definitely had the pops presence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and he was the dad to black dudes, he was the dad to white dudes, like Officer and Gentleman. He was the dad to Richard Gere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the dad to LeVar Burton.
Yeah, I forgot about
as Kunta Kinte in Roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the other movie he was in? Iron Eagle. Which was kind of like they was comparing that to Top Gun, but like Iron Eagle had 4 movies.
Dang, I forgot about Iron Eagle.
I'm just saying.
I ain't think about that.
You know, like he was in his last role was when they redid The Color Purple.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was his last role.
Right.
Man, but he was definitely an icon. Man, on the screen, on the stage, nothing but, as again Stephen A would say, class personified.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no scandals ever come out about him, because I ain't hear about none his whole life.
It don't matter now.
You know.
He's good.
Well, you know, they still try to throw my boy Rick James under the bus.
There you go.
But yeah, man. So like again, rest in peace, salute, man, to one of the GOATs, one of the greats.
For sure. Yeah. Okay. But we will. Yeah, we about to shut down here, and then we about to get into something that y'all gonna see here real soon. Yeah. So y'all, until next time, continue with that executive mindset,
and most definitely keep it presidential.
Salute.
Arrivederci. Bow.
Okay, there we go. All right.